The old lighthouse keeper, Silas, had spent his life among the crashing waves. His days were predictable, the rhythmic sweep of the light his constant companion. One foggy morning, Silas saw a ship in distress, its mast broken, and it was heading straight towards the jagged rocks. Silas rushed to his post, his heart pounding. He activated the emergency beacon, but it didn't work. He tried again and again, but the beacon remained silent. Panic began to set in as he watched the ship get closer. He grabbed the old foghorn and started to blast it, hoping to warn the ship. The sound was weak and tinny, almost swallowed by the fog. He looked at the ship again, and he saw it was getting too close to the rocks. Silas felt a terrible sense of dread. He was sure the ship was going to crash. He raced down the winding stairs of the lighthouse to the shore, ready to assist. He reached the shore, and there was nothing there. No ship, no debris, just the gentle lapping of the waves against the sand. He looked back at the lighthouse and everything looked normal. He went back to his post, and the emergency beacon was flashing normally. The foghorn was back to its normal, loud sound. Silas was confused. He looked out at the sea again, and the fog was starting to lift. He wondered if it had all been a dream. The sea was calm. The sun was beginning to peek through the clouds. Silas shook his head and went back to his duties. But the image of the ship still haunted him. He continued his work, but he kept looking at the sea, wondering if his mind had played a trick on him. He knew that sometimes the fog and the isolation could play tricks on his mind. He thought about all the years he had spent alone in the lighthouse. He realized that he needed a break. He decided to take a trip to visit his daughter in the city. He locked the lighthouse door and walked down the path. He had a feeling that the sea would call him back soon. He hoped that his mind would be clear when he came back. He knew he had to be on the alert, even if his mind sometimes played tricks on him.